So Shamirul, for today we are going to consult a celebrity, I can say, because our previous client, Datin Maria, she suggested this celebrity to come to Justice firm and receive consultation from us.
I suddenly felt energized for today's consultation. And who's the celebrity again?
She is Ummi Hafilda, binti Ali.
Oh, I know her. She's the prime witness in the case of our Deputy Prime Minister criminal trial. Taking account of the present circumstances, I'm sure that she's very known in times like this.
And that is a part of her problem. She called me this morning and had reserved the appointment with us, as well as sending me this article from Harakah. Can you try to search the article? The headings is Malaysia sweeps 10 Oscars.
Yep, found it. I also found this is the mainstream newspaper.
So this article had spread widely and can be accessed by everyone. Why not you try to read the article?
On it, the article is quite bad and damaging. It seems like I can identify most of the said characters in the article.
Me too, and wait, why is there so much noise outside? Let me check.
Where is your boss? I want to talk to your boss now.
Madam, ma'am, sorry for the mistake. I am Imanina, the admin of Justice Server.
Well, I don't care who you are. It's clearly stated that you are not the boss here. Get your boss here now.
What is all this fuss? Oh, Cik Ummi, when did you arrive? Sorry, Cik Ummi. Let's go into the meeting room right now to discuss your problems.
See you idiots. Your boss knows me. I am Ummi Hafilda.
Okay, Cik Ummi, please sit down.
Oh my god.
So before we start this meeting, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Mariam Walid, the senior partner. With me is Mohamed Shamirul, your other legal consultant. Together, we will try to solve your problems.
Greetings, Cik Ummi. How are you?
I'm fine, I guess. Thank you for asking, by the way. Good. There are many lawyers here. I want you to win my case and tell me how. I don't want to get scammed.
So Cik Ummi, to start with our consultation today, let me first brief you on the attorney-client privilege rules. These rules are made to preserve the confidentiality of the communication between the lawyers and their clients. Attorneys are prohibited from disclosing nor testifying their clients' secrets, and no one can force us to do so. In a strict sense, attorney-client privilege rules is also a rule of evidence, and to assure you, Section 126 of the Evidence Act 1950 bans lawyers from testifying their clients' remarks, unless with their client's express consent.
In our justice firm, even preliminary communication between a potential client and a lawyer, like what we are having right now, will also be subjected to an attorney-client privilege. The Attorney's Code Ethics, the Legal Profession Act 1976 require us not to disclose client information to the third parties or other persons unless there is a risk of bodily injury to another person. We would like to also emphasize that any of our discussion will never reach the court, as we aren't allowed to do so due to Section 129 of the Evidence Act unless you are the witness, which right now isn't the case. So Cik Ummi, we hope that our explanation will increase your trust in us.
We will not force our client to disclose any information, but we will encourage and urge you to speak openly and honestly with us, even as embarrassing or legally damaging the subject matter might be. Please do not hesitate to tell us on everything that had happened or can be remembered. We will provide you with the counseling and suggestions that we believe will be the most beneficial to you, since we might work for you and represent you. We will respect the trust that you have placed in us and will make our very best effort to provide you with the finest available alternatives. However, the final decision will be ultimately yours to make. Most importantly, we would like you to tell us on what you want and what you expect from us, because it would be in our very best interest to take care of our clients' expectations.
Since we have only around 20 minutes, we hope that both of us can make use of the time and at the end of the day with complete information. Miss Mariam and I will be jotting down as you speak, and if you are shy to tell us verbally, we have prepared you a piece of paper and pen for you to write down the details instead. If anything important comes across your mind, please tell us or write it down right away. Following this, we'll go through what you are expecting from us, and then we'll tell you about the alternatives available for you.
Need to pay anything for the meeting this time around?
For now, we will not charge you anything on this consultation fees. However, if you are interested in taking further action with us, then we can discuss on the cost of the fees altogether.
Okay.
By the way, Miss Ummi, please enlighten us more on your problem.
So, this morning, my friend Arba'i called me and was telling me that there is article published in page 22 of Haraka. In the article, they mentioned Ummi Ali, which have a bit resemblance of my name, Ummi Hafilda Ali. And as you know, I'm very famous now, because of the Anwar case. My older brother is his assistant. And since I was featured in $50 book written by Khalid Jeffrey of the prosecution needs me to be the prime witness. So all the flashlight is on me. Like always. And they also said that about my brother, my style. And do you know, they also said Ummi Ali died because she electrocuted while styling and blow drying her hair. Do they wish me to die like that? How could they write this kind of story about me? This is a bit humiliation to me. Have you both read the article?
Yes, and we are of the opinion that this article had ridiculed your personal life and intelligence.
Seems like we can sue this under tort, specifically under libel defamation. The words they use are beyond acceptable. They just went overboard.
I know. Do you think I have a case? I won't keep quiet. I want to sue everyone and everybody that behind this.
It looks like all the criteria for defamation is here. I'm sure we could proceed with this.
I knew it. But how do you decide defamatory case?
Okay, Cik Ummi, for one case to be considered as a defamatory suit, there are some criteria that needed to be met. Firstly, the words used in the article must be defamatory. Specifically, the words used in the article have a tendency to reduce your self-esteem in the minds of right-thinking members of the society, leading you to be avoided, mocked, or shunned. For instance, in this article, you were mentioned as a prostitute, a mentally unstable person obsessed with the Deputy Prime Minister of Malaysia, have a bad taste in clothing, disowned by your own father, and was referred to as a tacky bimbo. The words they use in this article are indeed defamatory and can be easily understood in their natural and ordinary sense. I can understand where some of the words in this article can be construed as a slander.
Ma'am, this is quite severe, and when who reads this will realize that these are all unpleasant words to hear. Anyone who is labeled so will be stripped of their dignity.
Oh my god, my reputation will be harmed.
That's right, slander like this will make you the perfect targets for the netizens out there to give negative comments. They really like it when there's gossip like this.
That's all they know. Be poor and talk about other people that has more life than them.
So I believe these are remarks that insult you, potentially jeopardizing your reputation and honor.
So what should I do now?
Let's do this one by one. We need to be very focused and meticulous for you to win this case. Let me pass this to Mr. Shamirul so he can explain to you for the second element.
Even if the article does not explicitly mention your name, if we can show that you are described in such a way that individuals who read the article will reasonably conclude that these terms are referring to you, the case will be on your side. Just to confirm, just now you said that you got to know about this article from your friends, right?
Yes.
Cik Ummi can make him or her as a witness to establish that the article is referring to Cik Ummi because it plainly shows that even if not purposefully, your friend knew that the article was referring to you when reading it. As a result, a statement from your friend Arabi has been confirmed for this aspect. Another point is that by reading the article, the alleged movie title Pulp Dalil bears a strong resemblance to the book $50, which were prominently featured in the book. This had become a big reason why you were called by the prosecution to become the witness. Although the spelling Jeffrey is different, but we can clearly see the similarities, and anyone who reads will get the knowledge that the article clearly refers to Cik Ummi. In the article also mentioned as one which lots of reader could take a guess that it's directing to Cik Ummi's elder brother. Hence, it is a clear reference to you. And the last point is Ummi Turman Ali clearly resembles Cik Ummi's name, which is Ummi Hafilda Ali.
Okay, now we have to look at the third element since my partner Mr. Shamirul have explained the second element. For this one, I'll explain further, okay?
Okay.
Okay, first of all, for this, I think the shoe head already fits because the third element states that it must be in the form of writing. The meaning of published or publication is that there are other people who know about this writing or article other than Cik Ummi. So far so good, Cik?
So I guess there must be a third party besides me that have read this, right?
That is right, because they wrote in Harakah Akhbar, this is exactly what happened. Of course, anybody who buys the article is aware that the feature Ummi Turman Ali is referring to you.
Yes! When I read, I know they were in the middle of mocking and insulting me. Oh, they are so annoying.
Okay, I understand that for a celebrity like you, this aspect of explanation may be a little bit boring, but as a lawyer, I need to explain a little bit about the law. There is this England case in Morgan and Odom Press Limited where the defendant, Odom Press Limited, had wrote in their newspaper that a drunken woman was abducted and kept in a house by kidnappers. The plaintiff then went to the court and said that the defendant had accused him of being the kidnapper and that the writing of the kidnapper in the article was referring to him. So the court sentenced the defendants on what they wrote about him because the actual scenario was the woman stayed at the plaintiff's house and the plaintiff did not kidnap her. So this is the same scenario as your situation because they wrote all sorts of things about you and it's not true, but it refers to you. Am I right, miss?
Yes, Miss Lawyer. How many times do I need to repeat this? Why does he want to say I'm a bibo or prostitute? Where's my dignity? This person who wrote Ummi Turman Ali was so desperate to see me make a reference to me and seek enrich and tarnish my reputation. I knew it. All these past people that have wear kopiah but their behavior does not carry symbolic image of Islam. Call me a cheap whore, be slutty with Anwar. What kind of Islamic behavior is that? Don't you agree?
Be patient, Cik Ummi. You need to calm yourself. We also know that you are the person felt hurt and you must be offended by Harakah's publication. But let's not let emotions take control of you. I understand you are angry, but we will provide you as many solutions and advices that we can.
Good. Finally, I don't feel like it's in vain I came to your office that is very far away from my home.
Okay, Miss Ummi, so there's something I would like to ask you about. Do you make any police report regarding this incident?
No? Why?
Okay, Miss Ummi. For your case now, I need to know if you have made a police report and spread the essence of the police report. Because if you have, you will not be granted absolute privilege.
Huh? What does you mean?
What I meant is, when you let the public know about the publication of the content of your police report, your case might not be covered by absolute privilege, as in the case of Nur Azman Azmi and Zahida Muhammad Rafiq. In other words, if you make a police report and then disclose it to the public, your case may be weak. However, knowing that you don't do that is comforting.
Oh no, I didn't do any police report because when I read the articles, I already kept that in mind and thinking I want a lawyer. Because I remember that you have consulted one of my friend's case.
Okay, noted, Cik Ummi. Since we have discussed on all the elements, I will pass to Mr. Shamirul to discuss on the process.
When is this article published?
You read the article kan? Why you don't know?
No, Cik Ummi, I actually know, but it's okay. It's on 29 March. So this article is published 2 days ago. I just need to make sure your right to sue for defamation is still in the limitation period. Next question. Do you have any idea where they published this article?
At the publication center near KL if I'm not mistaken. But I know that my friend can easily buy the articles at kedai buku and alat tulis in Bangsa.
Due to this incident happening in KL, we will file this case in the High Court of Malaya, Kuala Lumpur. This process is like this. Firstly, we will send to the other party a writ of summons. In this writ, there is a memorandum and confirmation of claim which briefly states your claim. The function of this document is to inform the other party about this suit and also an order for them to appear in court. This writ will be issued together with your statement of claim. Do you know that the statement of claim is?
How should I know? You are the lawyer here, not me, so you're supposed to know all these things.
This statement of claim is the allegation that you have to the other party and the reliefs that you wish to obtain.
If they don't show up in the allotted time, what will happen?
If they fail to appear after receiving the writ of summons, they are not entitled to serve in their defense unless permission is obtained from the court. Not only that, if they do not file a statement of defense after entering the memorandum of appearance, a judgment in default of appearance may be used against them.
Ummi also need to be aware that the defendant will give us a counterclaim, and because of that, we will need to provide a response to the counterclaim as well as solid evidence so that their counterclaim can be refuted.
Why can't they do that?
They may have their own claims against you, so they will file a counterclaim.
I'm the one who is embarrassed and they are the one that so busy trying to defend. If we are talking on winning this case, right? How much do you think I can get? 1 million can or not?
For that, miss, on the momentary damages, we will be according to the severity of the defamation and court's decision. But there is a matter of fact in this article that would likely give you the upper hand to win the case.
What is it? Tell me.
Since the article had clearly referred to you and has stated that Ummi Tarman Ali is a prostitute, this virtually will affect you as a Malay Muslim woman whom have not married yet. This word can largely affect your prospect of marriage life, and we all know that this kind of words are very sensitive to Malay society. So for that, we could raise another strong point, which in section 4 of the Defamation Act 1957, which states that words spoken and published in the impute unchastity of the adultery to be woman or girl shall not require special damage to render them accountable. Since no special damages shall be proven, this can be your number one weapon to win the case.
Wow, very good.
Do you have any more questions, Cik Ummi?
No. When can we start and how much is your fees again?
Regarding the fees, Cik Ummi can refer to our account department. The starting price to open the file is around 5,000 ringgit.
So expensive lah. Cannot cheaper meh?
We can go around 4 to 3,000 ringgit. We can work it out within your budget. No worries, Cik Ummi.
If Miss Ummi would like to proceed on this case with us, then we can set another date for the second meeting so we can discuss further on this. So here is our business card.
Thank you. I think I will just stay with the justice firm lah. Both of you seem quite good to be my lawyer. But I will confirm this evening, okay? Thanks, yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Let me accompany you to the door, miss.
Well, my heart kept on racing the whole time. That was very intense.
Yeah, I can say that she is very demanding, but I think this case is going to be something big. Especially it involves big known people, and in the times of our Deputy Prime Minister are facing charges in court.
Yes, and I don't think it's a smart move to the other party releasing this kind of article in this heated situation. And how the decision of our Deputy Prime Minister's case is not yet announced by the court.
Totally agreed. Let's just hope we receive her call this evening so we can have more income this month.
inshallah.